want to say welcome to the vlog, but, you know, if this week couldn't get any worse, we were supposed to go up north for Christmas, and that was cancelled Saturday. I wake up at 6 this morning, check my phone, like I do every morning. I don't usually do it like 6, but, you know, check everything, see a notification from my track and trace app. Thinking, oh, maybe we're in a different tier now. Great. No. I have been in contact with someone who tested positive. Self-isolate for 4 days. I'm self-isolating till Christmas Eve. In my room. I have no excuse now. Yeah, I'm not mad, if that makes sense. I'm annoyed that I have to stay inside, but because I don't know who the person is and I don't know why, I just hope they get better. I hope they recover from it. It's just I've managed to only be in contact with someone who might have had it once and they came back negative. No, twice, because there was someone in college who tested, but he got negative. I've never been in contact with someone who's got positive, so I've been so proud of myself that I've been really, really careful and all that. And then I got the notification this morning. I'm just I mean, I lasted 9 months. That's still pretty good. So, yeah. I spent the morning feeling sorry for myself, asleep. You know, that's what I do usually in the mornings if I find out something annoying or upsetting. I usually just feel sorry for myself for a day and then I get on with stuff. Last time we had to do this, it was my brother who'd been in contact with someone positive. He got negative. The app hasn't told me to test, so I'm not going to because I haven't got any symptoms. That is because I've not taken my inhaler this morning and I've not drank much this morning. Also because I've got a toothache. But yeah, so up until Christmas Eve, I am stuck in my room, which is fine. Play a lot of Among Us, and yeah, a lot of Among Us, a lot of tidying time, online shopping. No, not really online shopping, but looking at stuff in my room. Maybe put some fairy lights up, cheer myself up. But I don't know, I haven't planned anything right now. I know I'm tidying, because my mum wants to get this corner sorted, which would be a good idea because it means I can move stuff into that corner. But I'm hoping to empty these boxes, which I don't think my mum doesn't really know about. We're going to move them, but I'm just going to say to her I'm not going to bother moving them, I just want to empty them. So I'm going to see what's in them, see if I can empty them. And yeah. See you all later though. Day 2. I know I've only got to be isolating for 4 days, and I do feel really sorry for people that have to, for people who were shielding that couldn't leave the house, but I hate it. And I think anyone who has actually had to self-isolate will say the same. And for any, people who've had to self-isolate, but they live in a household with people who don't, so you've also got to consider, wait, what? So with me, I literally leave my room to get food. for lunch and then to go to the bathroom, and that is it. So last time I left my room was at 2 to go to the loo. Yeah, I mean, that's fine, but I got past 2. And I will not be leaving my room now until I go for my shower, really, because my tea will probably be brought up to me, because I've said to my parents I want to stick to it. I'm not showing any symptoms, so my parents did say to me, I'm not showing any symptoms, we would have seen at least something by now, we think I'm okay. But I don't want to, like, I've mentioned that I've had to, I don't want to be then downstairs and like doing stuff when really I shouldn't. I've been told to self-isolate and minimise contact with family and people I live with, so that's what I'm going to do. And you know, that means spending a day on my phone. But yeah, I'm about to go get that corner done, because the corner behind me was done. I moved boxes out of it and then I've kind of organised it, but I just had to get everything off my bed. So my plan is, if it goes, emptying out that corner. I know it looks really bad. It's because I'm gutting out my room, and if you can't tell, my room is tiny. So like I could probably fit my bed 2.5 times maybe. It's not a big room, which I'm fine with. So that's why, like, it, when you see that, a lot of people think, oh my god, there's it's not actually as much as it looked. It's still a lot though. But yeah, so I'm gonna get that corner sorted now. I'm gonna start doing it now, even though it's like 4:20 past 4. I really wanted to start at like 3. I was still watching a movie at 3, so you know. But yeah, I'm gonna try and get that corner sorted, and then I'm gonna move some of the boxes and stack boxes there, really, so that, because I kind of think that's easier to have boxes there. And I've got some boxes in my wardrobe. I've got at least one box in my wardrobe that will be coming out, that will go in that corner, which is for my diamond paintings. And then my plan is to put my box of clothes in my wardrobe, which I know a lot of people will be like, what, why don't you put clothes straight in the wardrobe? If I do that, they will just fall out when I open my wardrobe. So, and if people say, oh, why don't you just put it in your chest of drawers, I need to sort them. So I have them all in a box right now. I know it's really bad to just put everything in a box, but you know, I have a system. But yeah, and in that Nikon bag, I'm trying to point at it, has my cameras. I have 2 right now. So I have mine, my own personal one, which I think I've shown. If not, I will at some point. And then I have my mum's one, because mine is, I think, a DSLR, and my mum's is a bridge, or it's the other way around. For my course, I theoretically need one I can change lenses on and I can do certain things on, which mine isn't. So my mum has lent me hers until I can, well, until the end of the year really, and then we'll look at me getting my own. Not because I don't like my camera. I love my camera. I cried when I thought I was gonna lose it, but it does some other bits and bobs. Like my mum's one does some bits and bobs that I need to be able to do. Also means I can mess around with lenses, so that's a joy. But yeah, and it also has 2 camera straps in there, so depending on how I feel depends on which strap I use. And I don't need to, it's really cool the way I can just change them for the camera. I don't need to like do anything, I just clip it. It's really cool. I'll show you at some point. But yeah, so I'm about to go get that corner sorted, but I thought I'd just update how I was doing. 22nd, so it's like Christmas in 3 days. I get out Christmas Eve at midnight, so I'm literally like up until Christmas Eve I'm away from my family, so it's gonna make Christmas even more enjoyable for me. I think my mum's not liking that I can't come sit down, because she said to me yesterday like she misses me being on the couch, but I have plenty of time to get this at least to a stage where it's not overwhelming for me. And because I have the next few days, I have 3 days now, well 2 theoretically, because I've got tomorrow and the day after, but I can hopefully get at a stage where it's not as overwhelming for me and it's easier for my mum to come in and see what I've done and see what my plan is, because my mum's also helping me with it. I'm also going to apologise, I know today's only day 2, but I actually seriously think this vlog is going to be really long this week. But it's Christmas week, so, you know, I might redo this later, I don't know. If this one's in, yay. If it's not and I've redone it, I hope. But yeah, I'm going to get on with that corner and I will see you all in a bit. So the new school that I went to, that I was only there for 3 months and I got expelled from, they were the main place that said she's just stubborn, there's nothing wrong with her, she just doesn't want to do the work. They gave me a TA, they gave me a reward system, none of it worked. In the end, my mum pulled me out because it was not doing me any good being there, and I think I only had one more exclusion before I was being expelled, so mum just thought I'm not going to put her through that. The one thing I remember from that school is I got excluded. No one had told me. I don't think anyone had even told my mum. I showed up to school the next day, did my day of school. It wasn't until the end of the day a teacher had come up to me and said, "You're not meant to be in today, you've been excluded." I nearly lost it. I wasn't happy because I'd do anything to get out of school, because I just wasn't, I knew there was something, I just didn't know what, and I just didn't want to be there. So it was year 3 or year 4. I was 8, almost 9 when I went into a special needs sort of school. I'm going to say 8. That was when I first went into one. And then, but that was only a temporary schooling. That was never something that would have been permanent for me. 9 years old, I think it was September 2011. Yeah. No. Had to be 2010. Yeah. September 2010. I went into an actual, proper, full-time special needs school. I was there Monday to Friday, 9 till 3, I think. I can't remember. I was like 9 years old. That was like 10 years ago. I was there from the whole of year 5 and midway through year 6. And then went back into mainstream for a bit in year 6. And it was clear then I was not normal. There was something, but no one really knew what. Even though I had been in special education, no one really knew. They thought maybe I was autistic, but I never got the test. They thought it could have been down to my blood. They thought I was low on iron, which apparently at that point was a sign of autism. I don't know. I had a blood test and that was it. One thing about it I'm going to say is sometimes when stuff is irritating you, you have to. So my nose is irritating me because it's blocked. So that's why I keep rubbing it, because that's just how I get rid of it. But yeah. Year 6. Started a new school. Again, this time mainstream, just to see how I did. I was there a few months and then had to go back in special education. I was in special education pretty much from year 7 to year 11. 2 different schools. It was only in that point that they actually really thought. And it was only because of those 2 schools we found out I had EBD, which is now SEMH. Since then, we've been doing everything in our power to help, to make it easier on me. But that still doesn't always work. And I think one of the main reasons I wanted to say this is because on my channel I do express that I still have teddies. So my mum rewards me with teddies. this is my latest one. This is Tab. At least as I'm recording this, I don't even know when I'm going to post this. I might have another one. But as of the moment, that is my latest one. My mum rewards me with teddies when I do good in college. And I've also just ordered some more. I want people to know that if they have got anything, that my channel is a safe place. I'm not going to like take the mick out of people who have special needs, because I know how hard it can be. I know how hard it is sometimes to know what's going on inside your head. And like, yeah, I don't necessarily know what it's like theoretically to have like autism, ADHD and Tourette's and that, but I know what it's like to have behavioural problems, which is the one thing that I know most members of staff don't really consider as a thing. That's why I always used to be called stubborn growing up. And you know, saying that to a student, saying that to someone who's 8 years old who's struggling, isn't right. And I don't want anyone who's in primary school to think, I'm never going to get anywhere. Because that's, to me, that's how it feels, that the world looks at us, that we're not going to go anywhere. That we're a problem. That they need to hide away and sort out. I think it's the world that needs to change, not us. I think the world needs to learn to accept us more. And I get they're trying, but I don't think they're accepting us as much as they really should by now. I'm 19, and I remember talking to one of my friends about the schools I've been in and that I've got special needs, and she told me to quiet down because someone might use that to upset me. And it's just like, hold on. That isn't fair. I'm not embarrassed. I'm embarrassed by some of the stuff that I've done, but I'm not embarrassed that I've got it. No one should be. No one should be embarrassed if they've got mental health. No one should be embarrassed about anything. Unless it's something that you actually really should, but anything to do with like behaviour or anything. The way you communicate, because I struggle with communicating how I feel. Me and my mum started trying something else, if I can find her. She's the wrong way around right now. So, the reason I got this is because if I'm in my room, because me and my mum got into an argument, my parents have to come check on me after 15 minutes. No matter how much I dislike it, they have to at least check I'm okay. If it's a really bad one. If it's not like a really, really bad one, they can just leave me. But if it's one that is like seriously bad, they have to check up on me and they have to make sure that I'm okay. And I said to my mum, the main reason I want this is so that if I hide in my room, if I put her out that way, I don't want to talk. I know I'm not going to want to talk when you come in. If I put it that way, I'm happy to talk. Unless I'd say, no, I don't want to talk anymore. These are actually really good. I prefer them. Because it used to be that I used to say to my mum, leave me alone. And that used to be good enough for her, so at least she knew I was okay. And that I hadn't done something. But I don't really know why I've done this video. When I want to do something, sometimes I just can't not do it. And to me, talking about my special needs just kind of made sense. It just kind of, it lets me get stuff off my chest, really. Because It's not easy. But yeah, if this makes this onto my YouTube, thank you for watching. If not, hey oh, I've got a little video to look back on when I get older, so I can go, oh, that's changed, or that's changed. But yeah. Okay, so because I haven't shown any symptoms and we aren't actually going out, my parents have let me sit downstairs, you know, socialise with them today. None of us are going out until after my isolation would end anyway, so that's why they're okay with it. But I know I only last like 2 days, and I know if I did have it, I would be a bit more careful. I would just stay in my room. But for me, it's a lot harder than a lot of people think, because I rely on social interaction a lot. Even though I'm really bad at communicating, social interaction is really important for me, and it keeps me going, kind of. So being stuck in my room all day isn't very fun. But yeah, so today I've been sat pretty much on the couch doing stuff. But I have a few new arrivals, so I thought I'd just show them off. Okay, she's buried now. So I'll tell you the names that they have on their tags, and then I will also tell you the names I have given them if I have. This one's actually the only one I have actually given a name to right now, though. So this, her starter name, I'm going to call it, was Tabor. I've decided to call her Tab because I think that's really cute. She's really cute. But yeah, I got her yesterday. These ones I got today, and I haven't named any of them. This is Camilla. Well, that's what her name was. She's cute. This is Kenya. She's an ostrich. This is a dog. She's an ostrich. It's very confusing. This is Gumball. She's a unicorn, but she's also sparkly. This is Howliday, as in like dogs howl. She's cute. And then this, can't remember her name, she's my favourite. Cheer. The reason she's my favourite is because she's got a tartan hat on. Well, yeah. I just think that's so cute. And she is sparkly, but she's not as sparkly as the others. So 3 of them are sparkly, 2 of them aren't. I got the 5 big ones for £20 off Amazon. But you don't get to pick which ones you get. You just get given random ones, which I think is why it's so cheap. But aren't they cute? But yeah, so they are my new arrivals. Okay, I'm making this quick because I really want to get to bed. It's Christmas Eve, so I'm just a bit dead to bed. Today was pretty good. Didn't really do much. Did do some shopping though on Boots because the Boots sale started today. So me and my mum decided to pick up a couple of like big bits that we wanted to get that we knew would probably be out of stock by the time we got there. Or we just didn't want to risk it. And then we might be heading in Boxing Day to pick up a couple of bits that were already sold out online. We did order like midday, so that's why they were. One of the items though that I knew I wanted was already sold out by the time I checked it. So yeah, but I'm gonna head to bed and I will see you all tomorrow. I may or may not have forgotten to film anything yesterday. So I didn't think I was really going to film yesterday anyway, because it was Christmas. Merry Christmas. Today is Boxing Day, and you would already have got, hopefully, both videos of mine and my mum's haul, as well as me unboxing. I think I spent a fortune again this year, but I actually think I spent less this year than I did last year. But I also got less stuff because I bought more expensive things, if that makes sense. But yeah, so I have a couple of bits and bobs arriving in the next couple of days. I haven't had an email saying they've been dispatched yet, so I'm just waiting on that. And I really hope they don't cancel any of it, because, you know, that would be annoying. And yeah, so my plan right now is just get photos of everything that I've got so far, because I like getting photos of them all. And then I'm going to run down, grab the receipt, work out what price they would have been and what price I paid for each item. Some of the kits, I'm going to do the items separately because, you know, I'm going to work on like the set stuff first. Which, well, not really a set, but the one item things, which is literally just 2 things, I think. I think the rest were sets. Oh no, it's a mirror. But yeah, so I will see you all in a bit. Okay, ignore the bad lighting, it's like 6 in the morning. I have literally woke up at, actually I think it's about 7 now. Yeah, it's 7. I woke up and was just looking through my phone and then realised I didn't upload last night. So I'm going to get this uploaded now. Just going to finish editing it together and then get uploaded. I am so sorry though, it's late. But I hope you enjoyed and I'll see you all next week. Bye.